As short as I plan to stream this stream, that's pretty insulting that that just happened. This is gonna be very awkward now. Sup everybody, my name's Crytek Emblem, and I'm splitting the stream in half. This is so not cool, man. Why the hell did this just happen? Why did the stream give me an error? That was what happened just now. But it happened way later. But where the stream ended, Paima had mentioned the exhibition for what?
An exhibition? For what?
And Hu-Tao said...
the antiques thing show just mentioned. So if you head to the big ship docked in the harbor tonight, I'm sure you'll find him.
Thanks, Hu-Tao. We'll check it out. And then...
So, where to next? How about we go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs to ask about the White Horse Adeptus? We might be able to find out more about the recent moon situation, too.
And right when I saw that, I had said, maybe we'll find out about the new Ganyu voice actor that is in this patch, which is interesting. But I don't even know how this happened, bro. I'm actually upset that this happened. Oh, if I was on PC, that would never happen. I also heard that Steam is gonna have Genshin at some point. When that happens, I'm probably gonna end up having better thumbnails for that in the future. But man, I'm gonna have to pray I can get a better computer in the future, because it's gonna be rough this year. Just as bad as me having to cut the stream in half, and I know I have to do something else later. Well, I've got to make up for this now. I'm going to put number 2 here. I don't know how I want to go about doing this. I can't say part 2 because this is not the part 2 stream. Maybe I could just put... I don't know how I want to do this, bro. Yeah. You know what? I'll just do this. Instead of putting number 2 at the beginning. I wish I could put 1 out of 1, or 2 out of 2, but the title's too damn long. How the heck did I do that? Number 2. Here we go. Just do that. Ay, ay, ay. I really am sorry for that. Sure as hell hope this is gonna be a bit on the longer side. And it really sucked that I had gotten an error. There's just nothing I can do about that. I hate how the shoot abruptly ended. That was... Oh, I did, bro. That's what his comment said. Best Nozomi. I don't know if he's still here or not. Or she, I don't know. Anyways, okay, back to the stream. That is really awkward that this had to be cut in half, but I mean, this stream isn't going to be too long. But I guess I'll have to make up for this somehow. So I guess I'll do like the other event stuff, which originally I was not going to do on stream. But I'm just going to have to do that now. Okay. So let's do that.
If you're heading to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, could you give them this picture for me? Since it belongs to that customer, she deserves to get it back at least. It might even help the ministry with their investigation.
Oh, you want... She wants to get the picture back to that woman that went apeshit and shouldn't have to cleanse that out.
Alright, we're off!
Hey.
Oh wait, I almost forgot. Happy Lantern, right?
You know, I do really like Hu-Tao as a character a lot, so it makes me very happy to see when she's happy. We saved her life last time, so I don't have any words to say about this character, but, you know, happy Lantern, right?
Come have a meal with us when you're free.
Oh, of course, we always do that.
We'll be there, or we'll be, square.
Yeah, I think that's what Xiaoling said last year, right? The square? Yeah, that. Anything they're about to say when we leave?
Thinking about it now, could it be possible that photograph was a fake?
I wonder how they would fake it. There's no internet in Teva.
A fake? You mean like the customer fabricated it to gain academic recognition?
Nice one, Changyun. I never even thought of it like that.
How about we go check out that place tonight? I know exactly where it is.
All right.
I'll get scolded if I get home too late.
Damn.
Live a little, Singcho.
Live a little.
This is a first for you. Worst comes to worst, we'll get Xiangling to cook you something delicious, okay?
Live a little, Shincho.
Live a little, Singcho.
Oh my god.
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it's worth the risk.
You were just waiting for the promise of free food, weren't you? Fine. It's a plan then. We'll meet up tonight.
So they probably left, yeah? Anyways. Do I go the long way around or do I system a weaker so I can get up there faster? I might do that because I don't feel like teleporting. Okay, let's do it. I really hate that I have to cut the stream in half. Now I have to like make up for the stream. Otherwise it's just gonna bother me that this stream's gonna be a bit on the shorter side because I don't know how long the story is. Sometimes the story is decently long and it lasts somewhere around an hour. And sometimes it's only 30 minutes long, which we just started this. It hasn't been that long, but still. Kuching... Is that Langyang? In Ningguang? Yo. Let's go. We just met Langyang last year, so it's nice to see her again.
Your grandfather is of the same opinion, Miss Lanyan?
Yes. On LANTERNLIT, the moon shall go dark. That's what the signs are indicating. Celestial observation isn't Grandpa's strong suit, but he discussed it with several other elders from our clan, and their conclusion was the same. It's consistent with the information we've received from other sources as well.
Oh, right. I forgot Kuching's voice is different now. I mean, I don't hate it.
It's consistent with the information we've received from other sources as well.
Yeah, I don't mind her voice, honestly.
You mean the whole thing? About the legend of Jonju the Moon Devourer? Happening in real life? Yes, that's one of them. So it's true. I thought it was just a rumor. It's true. But right now, the bigger issue is that all our sources indicate the phenomenon's gonna happen again. I'm not sure this bodes well.
Let's remain optimistic for now. We're making progress interpreting the artifacts, and Ganyu is consulting with the Adepti as we speak.
Oh, she is.
Besides,
I love to have
apart
seen
from
them
the
too.
incident at Wanmin Restaurant, there haven't been any other moon-related disturbances.
Mingwa, Kuching, and Lanyan, you're all here!
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, Traveler! In Paimon. It's been a while. Happy LANTERNLIT. Yes, happy LANTERNLIT. What brings you here, though? I thought you'd be in the harbor enjoying the Shao lanterns.
You're certainly not the type to visit Yujing Terrace for no reason. Is there something I can help you with?
What? We're not allowed to just drop in on our friends during the festive season?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the?
I was only teasing. You're welcome to visit us anytime you wish. Happy LANTERNLIT.
Ah, yes, happy LANTERNLIT.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just talking about? We have something to show you. Here, take a look.
Whoa! Something really did take a chunk out of the moon.
Someone managed to capture a picture of it. Is this Jianju, the Moon Devourer, then?
Even though we confirmed this event took place, I still can't quite believe what I'm seeing. Where did you get this picture?
Well, Shaolin gave it to us.
From Shaolin! She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused a scene. She thinks they must have dropped it.
Wait, is this Chuang Terrace?
Yeah, is something wrong?
No, it's just where I'm from. It said that Chuang Terrace was where the ancient people of Chenyu Vale communicated with the heavens. And in this picture, the moon happens to be right above Chuang Terrace. I was just surprised, that's all. It's probably just a coincidence.
Interesting. Well, I could kind of see where this is going then. It was what I had theorized in... Can I even call it part 1 of the part 1 stream of like... I still can't believe this is the first time I had to cut this in half of every year I've done this, but whatever.
That's interesting because the ancient people of Chenyu Vale migrated there from the chasm area.
The chasm? So, that place is involved too? According to our investigation, that customer you just mentioned, Lu Xiangxiang, her father and grandfather were merchants in Liyue Harbor, and her mother and grandmother grow tea in Chaoying Village. A few days ago, she left her home in Chaoying Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded by Hoishan Hall, and ended up excavating some artifacts in the chasm area.
Interesting.
These artifacts were then entrusted to Shigu Antiques and are set to be featured in an upcoming exhibition. Then, of course, the incident at One Mean Restaurant occurred. We suspect something happened during the excavation that left her with quite the shock.
How much Johnny about to tell us, bro?
And now, it seems like she also went to Chuang Terrace and took that picture of the moon disappearing.
The chasm? Chuang Terrace? Things are getting pretty complicated.
I know.
She's not in a good mental state, so we took her to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some help. Why don't you come with me to check up on her? At this point, you seem invested in this case too. Then let's head there now.
Man, I don't mind hanging out with Kuching, even though it's only for a little bit.
Now that I see this picture, it looks less like a piece of the moon was eaten, and more like something is obscuring it.
But what sort of thing could block out the moon?
Oh, I looked strange for a second. Okay, I was like, who was this lady right here? But anyways. Oh, Baiju! Not surprised that we're gonna see him, huh?
Lady Yuhong. Oh, and the Traveler and Paimon are here as well.
What a pleasant surprise. Happy LANTERNLIT.
It's noise, but I probably am, because I have to pull this closer to my mouth here. Happy Lantern.
I hope we're not interrupting, Dr. Baiju.
Not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient? Unless it's urgent, however, it would be best not to disturb her rest. It's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when she first arrived. and she refused to cooperate when we tried to check her over. I had no choice but to prescribe a calming draught and to have her rest for 2 days.
So she's getting worse? That isn't the news I was hoping for.
It's just a precaution. Based on an earlier conversation with her, it seemed more like a fixation than anything else. She hasn't lost her mind.
That's right. When we asked about it, she kept insisting she was going to be famous, far and wide. Well, it might not be far and wide, but she certainly made a name for herself around Yujing Terrace. Even some of the Jishin know who she is.
Ew.
Not often, that's for certain. From my initial assessment, the patient appears to have experienced some sort of shock, and whatever it was seems to still be haunting her.
But what could have caused such a thing? The relics from the chasm? Or the moon above Chuang Terrace that night?
Come back in 2 days, and you might just have your answer.
And I swear, yeah, come back in 2 days, then we can continue the story.
I suppose that's all we can do for now. We'll take our leave then, Dr. Baiju.
Of course. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to stop by.
Speaking of those relics from the chasm, aren't they being featured in an exhibition tonight?
That's right. Are you planning to attend?
Well, we need to see Zhongli.
Yeah, we wanted to have a talk with Zhongli anyway, and now Paimon's even more curious about these relics.
Would you like to tag along?
I would, except every item in the exhibition had to be registered with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, so I'm afraid it's been spoiled for me. I reviewed them all myself.
Bruh. I didn't mean you don't want to come with us, but this why she laughed about it. What did this laugh though? Like what?
There are some rather peculiar artifacts, that's for certain. We're still working on decoding the ancient text that appears on them.
Yeah, the word jade appears a whole bunch, doesn't it?
Huh? How did you know?
Shincho told us. He said there were some ancient poems on them too.
He's quite well informed, isn't he? Well, he's right. We believe they're direct references to the ancient nation of long gone.
It sounds like long gone. Like.
As for the other text, instead of regular poetry, it seems to be more like ceremonial language used to worship the moon and the gods.
The moon and the gods?
Well, looks like it's almost time for the exhibition. You two should head over. There's an usher at the harbor who will lead you to the venue. Not at all. The exhibition is free to the public. The people of Liyue have a great respect for our history and are eager to learn from it. Plus, the exhibition is being organized by Lin Long, the owner of Shigu Antiques. As far as I know, it's been a long-time goal of hers to hold a cultural exhibition of this scale, where people can learn all sorts of information about the past.
Yes, we're in for a real treat tonight then.
Yes, have a great time. There's still more artifact decoding work I need to finish, so we'll have to part ways here.
Yeah, at least once, but I guess we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
After seeing the picture you brought, there's a few ideas I'd like to follow up on.
You're hard at work even during festival season? Huh. You haven't changed one bit, Kaching.
Paimon, she does this every year. She overworks herself, but I mean, you know what, it doesn't matter.
I'm simply fulfilling the responsibilities of my position. That's all.
Works, but I can see through you.
All right. I should get going. See you later.
Well, guess we should head over to the harbor and find that usher.
Doing the mute and unmute with the push to mute thing is interesting. I know that it works when I do it. I know I've made mishaps in the past trying to do that, but I wanted to try that again instead of you guys just hearing the from the PS4. My actual microphone that has better mic quality than this, but I can't use it because the sound is fucked now. I can still use it, and the mic is fine, but outside of all that, there is I guess how the sound is projected, because I know it had the actual sound canceling. The sound canceling is just too good. Yes, unfortunately.
Ah, here for the exhibition? I can take you aboard.
Okay.
After you.
So it's just like that.
Whoa! Look at all the antiques on this ship! It's almost too much to take in!
Keep an eye out for Sean.
Greetings. I trust you've been well since last we met?
Well, there it is.
Aha! Speak of the devil! You're right where Hu Tao said you'd be!
Ah, so Director Hu gave me away, did she?
Give you away is crazy to say, by the way. I feel like there isn't anything to be hiding about, right?
Don't act like you're up to some super secret business! We know you just do whatever you feel like.
Yo, Traveler, Paimon, what's up?
I mean, I guess I expected to see Beto here, but Yunjin?
It's been a while, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Beto! Yunjin! It's great to see you! You're here for the exhibition too?
Yes. When I heard these artifacts were from ancient times, I just knew I had to come learn more about them. I mean, what a discovery, right?
Yeah, Ningguang pretty much said the same thing. She thought coming here might help culture me up or something.
Culture me up. Did she really say it like that? There's no way she said it like that.
But as you know, I'm more of a fists and punches type of person. I doubt one exhibition is gonna change that.
You're too modest, Captain. You're the leader of the Crux fleet. That takes far more skill than just fists and punches.
Plus, at the end of the day, you still decided to come, even though you didn't have to listen to Ningguang.
Well, she's the Tianquan. If she can't even get an average ship captain like me to do her bidding, how's that gonna look?
Oh, okay, I didn't think she was gonna say it like that, but I guess that's fair.
You sure know how to think from her perspective, huh?
I guess I do. Anyway, how's everyone enjoying the exhibition? I heard that if you see something you like, you can negotiate the price with the owner and take it home.
Wait, so we can buy this stuff?
Isn't that what the exhibition is meant for?
Indeed. Although Shigu Antiques is hosting this exhibition, many of the items come from private collectors. As long as both parties reach an agreement, you can make an offer of mora or an equivalent trade. Well, shall we continue our conversation as we look around?
Let's go! I'm super curious about all this stuff.
Okay. So there's nothing up there, right? I mean, it looks very tame around here. I don't see anything crazy. I doubt the umbrellas are for sale. This looks cool. Oh. Would you look at that? Got a frog in a moon? It has to be a moon. Yeah, this caught my attention.
Whoa, look at this painting! There's a huge toad on it! Could it be...
Could it be...
Huh. This material is quite unusual. It doesn't look like paper. More like silk, or some other kind of fabric.
Oh, it's so... yeah, that's definitely, Sibai, isn't it? There. That looks really cool, though.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well spotted. This is a painting of Janju, the Moon Devourer, made primarily with mulberry silk. Such craftsmanship is rarely seen in modern-day Leah.
Bruh, he knows everything, bruh. I don't know what the heck mulberry silk is, but...
Ha! Janju the Moon Devourer! Paimon knew it! That toad made it super obvious.
Oh, well, yeah.
What's that? A new dish at Wanmin restaurant?
Huh, that's starting to get stuck now. Can't spam that, I guess. Sorry, I'm just messing with something.
No! It's a kind of lunar eclipse. You heard about how the moon disappeared recently, right?
Oh, yeah. You're saying a toad did that?
That's what the legend says.
Yeah, a toad can devour a moon, apparently.
So,
like a fly.
Nothing to do with food, then. Noted.
And the figure next to the toad, is that the white horse Adeptus? From the stories I've heard, her palace lies on the moon.
That would seem to be a logical assumption.
Was this excavated from the chasm?
No. In fact, this item was discovered in Chenyu Vale, and many years ago at that.
Chenyu Vale? Well, it definitely looked like it's going to be from there, like I expected it to be.
Oh, so it's from Chenyu Vale?
Actually, that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments, such as cinnabar and azurite, which are usually found within stratified rock.
Stratified rock, okay.
This suggests its place of origin may very well have been the chasm.
You could have just started with that.
You're as knowledgeable as ever, Mr. Zhongli. I had only ever heard the legend of Janju the Moon Devourer, but now seeing it depicted in this painting, I wonder. If I purchased it, perhaps it could serve as inspiration for a new opera. Though I'm not quite sure who the painting belongs to right now.
A splendid idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in lieu of Mora, you could offer the lyrics to said opera as recompense.
The lyrics? But to whom?
Why, to me, of course. I am the owner of this painting, after all.
Hell nah. Hell nah. Of course he knew what this was. Bruh. So you tell me... bruh. Okay. That's crazy. Okay.
Wait, so you're one of the private collectors of the exhibition? No wonder you know so much about the painting.
I don't think that matters. He would know regardless if he owned it or not. But now it makes even more sense.
But lyrics in exchange for a precious antique? My work could never possibly be of equal value.
I don't know about that. I'm not much of a scholar, but even I know your operas are in a league of their own.
You know, I've always wondered if they'll ever do a musical event where they have like multiple different characters that usually do music from other regions come together to do something together. And I always thought Yoonjin would do like an opera with Sumeru and do something like with Nilu, like some kind of like collaboration of some kind. I always thought that they would do something like that, but the most we got was like a Nilu Mulani event thing, which wasn't even like fully voiced, but you know, there's that.
An astute observation, Captain Beto. In my possession, this painting is nothing but a lifeless artifact. In your hands, however, It could be transformed into a new piece of art entirely. Quite the worthy exchange, no?
But I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish writing it. It certainly won't be ready this year.
Allow me to be equally forthright, Miss Yoon. This silk painting is merely a copy I made of the original work. There is no need for such concern over its value.
Okay, alright.
Huh? So it's a fake?
That's not what copies mean, Paimon.
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist,
Calling it a
Mr.
fake is
Zhongli.
crazy.
I pride myself on having some knowledge of antiques, but I didn't notice anything that would point to it being a replica.
You never cease to amaze me, Mr. Zhongli.
Well, he is just that guy for real.
You flatter me. All that said, Miss Yoon, you must accept. Truly, I insist.
Huh. He's gone from handing out fake Mora to fake paintings now, huh?
Oh, don't say that.
Your kindness is impossible to refuse, Mr. Zhongli.
Oh, I probably could have got that.
Rest assured,
Crap.
I'll be sure to return the favor.
Hey, this actually looks like a screenshot I might use. So this is like right behind. Okay, so still within Leeward Harbor. I didn't think it was gonna be that close though.
I shall look forward to it.
Man, that was quite the find. Huh, I should buy something too, if only so I can show it off to Ningguang.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Wow, this bronze war chariot is really something.
Ah, it looks like that one from the trailer.
It must have quite the story behind it. I've never seen anything like it before. Do you know what this is, Zhongli?
Ah. I heard from Miss Linlong that a carriage made of Celadon jade was unearthed in the chasm.
Wait, what?
A copper canopy. A body adorned with flowing clouds and geometric patterns. Yes, this must be the one. A precious piece indeed.
This thing's gotta be thousands of years old, right? Crazy to think people back then were capable of such intricate metalwork.
Well, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do.
Too often, we view the past and future through the lens of the present. Objects that fascinated us as children seem crude later in life. And that's only after a few decades or so of separation.
Okay.
If one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years, one might discover that time is not always a force that pushes things forward.
Interesting.
It would seem the people of that era managed to create a remarkable civilization in their own right.
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more. Ningguang's gonna be so jealous, don't you think?
Bro.
Has this war chariot caught your eye, Captain Beto?
Oh, you must be Linlong from Shigu Antiques. Nice to meet you. This exhibition has been amazing so far.
Her voice is so high-pitched, bro.
Well, that's all thanks to supportive patrons like you and Mr. Zhongli, of course.
That voice sounds so vaguely familiar, though.
As for this war chariot, it was discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by Hoishan Hall. The price comes in at 90 million mora.
Yeah, I'm good.
How much?
I couldn't get that amount unless I was one of those players that actually spent 2 to 3 years just farming mora. You know who you are, brother. That person does have over 100 million mora. I remember there's like videos of people that farm mora for a very long time and are trying to get to 1 billion or something like that. Yeah, that person isn't there still, but I know he's well above 100 million mora now.
90 million? Whew, looks like my eyes were a bit too big for my wallet.
Quite a bargain.
Zhongli, stop. You don't got the money, bruh. You can't even create it no more.
A bargain? 90 million mora could feed Paimon for like 1,000 years!
And probably more than that.
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps you'd be considered an antique worth that kind of mora too.
I don't think we can you know, compare that to food. That's kind of the problem with that.
What, 90 million? Nuh-uh! Paimon's worth way more than that!
Paimon's worth more than 90 million? I can see why you say that.
Well, if Mr. Zhongli thinks it's a good deal, I'm sure it's worth it.
Beto's putting way too much faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up sales?
Why do we keep doing this bit? But at least I get another chance at the screenshot, I suppose.
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong. Someone will come by with the payment.
Quite the discerning eye you have, Captain. After the exhibition ends, I'll have someone deliver it to the Alcor.
Actually, could you send it straight to Yujing Terrace? I'd like for the Tianquan to see the proof of my discerning eye for herself.
Understood.
Great! Yunjin and I both found something. What about you three? Want to keep perusing? Don't worry about the Mora, it's all on me. Nobody's going home empty-handed tonight.
Beto, you might regret saying that. You shouldn't say that.
I appreciate your kindness, Captain, but I'm afraid I have some private matters to discuss with Miss Linlong.
In that case, don't let us keep you, Mr. Zhongli.
Right this way.
Traveler, Paimon, perhaps you would like to accompany me.
Of course.
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that's so far
How
out of our
rich is
price range
Beto?
it's not even funny?
Interesting.
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend an invitation himself. I wouldn't pass up this opportunity if I were you, Paimon.
I suppose.
Yeah, just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink later.
We should at least check it out.
Yeah, guess you're right. Taking a quick look isn't gonna cost us anything. Let's go!
So yeah, this spot up here I saw that was blocked off, so we couldn't
These are
see
all the
behind
jade
here.
pieces that were found, Mr. Zhongli.
Wow! So many styles! What kind are these?
One of them has a crescent moon shape on what it looks like a staff, but I know it's not.
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with Chenyu Vale's rain jade, right, yes?
Yes, I am.
Oh, yeah! So these pieces are all used in the rain jade ceremony?
But isn't this for like something different? Cause we had to use like pieces for the exploration of Chenyu Vale. I won't forget that.
Well, you may not know, Paimon, but before the rain jade rite came into practice, Chenyu Vale was known for a different ceremonial tradition that also involved jade.
Okay.
The Bi is used to honor heaven, the Tsong to honor earth, the Gui to honor the east, the Jiang to honor the south, the Hu to honor the west, and the Huang to honor the north.
What?
These form the 6 ritual jades.
Dude, what? Okay, that's interesting, I suppose. I was not expecting that, I'm gonna be honest.
It's unfortunate, however, that Miss Linlong's set is missing both the Gui and Hu pieces.
Yeah, it's missing too.
I know. These jade artifacts are from such an ancient time. It's proved difficult to track them down, even for our establishment.
No matter. You happen to have precisely the piece I was looking for.
He wants a very specific one.
Huh? This broken jade token? I didn't expect this to catch your eye, Mr. Zhongli. It isn't one of the 6 ritual jades.
Yeah, that was the one that caught my eye as well, to be honest. What is
An
it?
affect belonging to an old acquaintance of mine.
An affect? Well, either way, I already know who this is probably for, but like...
An affect
Interesting.
An old acquaintance? One of your collector friends, Mr. Zhongli?
You could say that. Traveler, take a closer look.
It doesn't look all that special to Paimon. Just seems like a broken artifact.
There's a crescent moon.
Indeed. It's been thousands of years since the moon has appeared in such a form.
I think I know what he means when he said that. If we think about how the moon was shaped when we had that other image that we saw, right? Then I could think of that as a crescent moon.
So, in the past, the moon wasn't always full. Then, could this missing chunk be from when Jeonju devoured part of the moon?
It's worth looking into.
Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhongli. I had no idea how special this piece was. Since it has caught your interest, allow Shigu Antiques to cover the cost.
Oh, that is far too generous, Miss Linlang.
Not at all. I've always wanted to give people a chance to appreciate these snapshots of history. So holding an exhibition like this has been a lifetime wish of mine. And it never would have been possible without your help, Mr. Zhongli.
I merely put in a good word with a few acquaintances of mine.
And it had a profound impact. Without your recommendation, I doubt half of these collectors would have come to the exhibition. So, on both a personal and professional level, I owe you my thanks, Mr. Zhongli.
Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Wow, you didn't have to say it like that. Oh. Alright. See Trevor's face like that up close is kind of funny though. Are we just gonna end up looking at like a memory of some kind? Never mind. What just happened? How'd I get here? That light ahead looks like it could be an exit. I should check it out. Oh, then all of a sudden the fit gets turned on. Go to the ball of distant light. Is I going forward or is it just further away from me? I don't know.
3, 5, 7.
Did Jean-Lee know that this would happen to Traveler by interacting with the artifact?
11, 13, 17.
Who said that?
19, 23, 29.
31? Oh. Interesting.
You also enjoy counting in such a fashion, lost child?
Wait, her eyes look different here. Look kind of cool. I like it. I do like her design. She looks really cool.
The same loneliness as them. It seems to exist in your heart as well.
Oh, because of that with the Abyss sibling. Anyways, who are you?
Me? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
What is this place? It's just a ball that looks like what could be the sun behind me.
The shadow of the moon? Or a dream of time?
Whoa, that's kind of sick actually. What the heck? That's awesome. That right there is awesome. Look right there. From up above? This is like a domain of some kind.
I'm sorry. No one has asked me such things before. I've been here for so long. There is much I have forgotten.
Did you bring me here? This is like actually so cool, actually. I like it.
I know nothing of your arrival. All I know is the longing in people's hearts. Yet, I sense the moonlight's guidance within you, child. Perhaps that is what brought you here.
Yeah, this definitely seems to have taken place after the most recent Archon quest. The moonlight's guidance, does she mean Columbina? Because she definitely blessed us.
You seem confused. Perhaps I can help in some way.
How do I get out of here?
The path home is... that direction. I believe someone told me that before. But I was never able to reach the end. You should take a look.
How about we go together?
No need. It would seem... my time has already run out.
What?
Farewell. May the moonlight ever shine upon you.
Okay, that surely was something. Interesting.
Wow! Jiangwei actually did something useful for once.
Wow, that happened in like a moment of time. That really was something. Okay. I'm back.
Your complexion looks rather ashen, traveler. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, what's wrong? Does your stomach hurt?
I just met the strangest person. I was just in the strangest place.
Huh? What are you talking about? You were right here the whole time.
Ah, I see. I'm afraid we must take our leave, Miss Linlong. My friend has taken ill and I must escort him to get some rest.
Bro, don't say it like that.
Of course.
Bro been taken ill. Bro went crazy.
Traveler, Paimon, please, come with me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knows.
Ah, yes. Regarding the payment for the Jade Token. Charge the expense to the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor if you would.
Yeah, because a certain someone won't be upset about that. Otherwise, you know what happened. Right. Oh. Okay.
Guess someone's thinking of me. Huh, but this late at night?
Someone think of you means that you have to sneeze.
Must be that consultant of yours. I bet he's out there spending all year more at the exhibition.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he'd be the perfect employee if he just knew how to rein in the spending. But never mind him. Let's focus on the moon. We gotta see if it gets eaten tonight.
This actually looks really cool.
I don't think it's going to happen. We've been out here all night, and the moon's the same as ever.
It is quite late, and Chongyun's getting tired. How about we head back? We can come back another time. Head back? Already?
Actually, I do have a new dish I'm testing out tomorrow. And as part of my New Year's resolution, I'm trying not to oversleep.
My New Year's resolution, she says.
Alright, alright. Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Let's go. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. When the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Huh, I didn't think she would say that. How convenient. You turn around and then that happens.
we going to rest? Why did you bring us here?
Because Zhongli knows what happened.
Because I imagine the traveler would like to know what just happened to him.
Oh, right. Ugh, Paimon's confused, though. She could have sworn you were there the whole time.
Come on, Paimon. You explain your mysterious encounter in that strange place.
How is that possible?
It sounds like his spirit formed an inexplicable connection with the being in that space.
Was it the White Horse Adeptus?
Ah, you suspected from the beginning, didn't you? Indeed, the being you met is the fabled White Horse Adeptus, and the original owner of this jade token. Her name is Zibai.
Zibai. So it really is just said like that. I was wondering how they were going to actually say it. But I felt like there was no better way to say it.
Wait, does that mean she's inside this token?
Is she? That'd be crazy if she is.
She does not reside within this token, but rather within the moon shadow. This token is merely a medium.
The moon shadow, huh? Interesting. Okay. I could roll with that, just like how Columbina can reside on the moon's surface. It's just a little different.
Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Notcry. You and your friend brought the Frost Moon back to Tevat.
Well, that confirms that. Takes place after the most recent Archon quest. Alright. That would have sucked if people didn't do the Archon quest and did LANTERNLIT first.
Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other moon? The one that hung in its place for thousands of years?
The Frost Moon that was in the sky, but the being is dead. That.
We never really thought about it, but it must have been a fake, right? A fake moon!
Really?
Indeed, it was false.
Yeah, I
Its
guess
true
so,
nature,
fair.
nothing but a projection of the moon. It also happens to be the prison that confines Zibai to this day.
Oh.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is trapped inside that projection? Then we need to rescue her! But the moon in the sky right now is the real one, right? Where did the fake moon go? And why can't Paimon see it?
Maybe because the clouds are covering it, but let me not say that.
With the return of the true moon, the shadow naturally lost its place in the heavens. Now, it is disintegrating bit by bit. It's a process that comes and goes.
It only makes sense because the moon changed when Columbia got the Triune, authority. Ever since she got that, the moon ended up changing as well.
When it occurs, it looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops, the shadow disappears and becomes invisible to the eye.
So, you're saying there's an invisible fake moon blocking the real moon right now?
So, the recent lunar eclipse, it was the fake moon, wasn't it?
Indeed.
Are you gonna tell me that the moon that we saw where Hutan and everyone else was at was a different moon?
Okay, this is not what Paimon was expecting.
Said it's disintegrating. When will there be nothing left?
My hypothesis is that people's wishes could be what trigger the periods of disintegration. After all, when you experienced that episode just now, it was precisely when Miss Linlong spoke of her own wish.
Interesting. Okay.
Wait, is that because the White Horse Adeptus answers people's wishes? The legend must be true then.
That's fine and dandy, but then we resonated with the artifact because of our blessing from Columbina.
So, that means the more wishes we make, the faster the fake moon will disintegrate, right? Then it won't be long before the White Horse Adeptus is free!
Quite the contrary. After countless years trapped inside, the two have merged into one. When the moon shadow is gone, Zibai will cease to exist in this world.
What?
Oh no! So, by bringing the moon back, we actually hurt the White Horse Adeptus?
That's a conundrum I did not expect to see.
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions, a promising opportunity has presented itself to us. Let us not forget, what is crumbling is also precisely that which imprisons her.
So there's still a way to fix this.
Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection to that broken jade token confirms that you can do what I envision.
Ah, yes, the power of a descender.
However, while I had hoped to receive your assistance, this matter could have significant ramifications. I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of Tevat's secrets. Often, the deeper one's knowledge of such matters, the harder it becomes to extricate oneself from them.
I didn't expect him to say something like this, but I guess it makes sense given how much influence Trevor has on Tevat. Jean-Li kind of like hinted at this in last year's Lantern as well, when we tried to save Huto.
You are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of stars. I cannot help but wonder, perhaps it is wrong for your fate to become too entangled with the fate of any one world.
I saw that he said this exact line in the trailer, and I was like, that's kind of, I have no words. Like, he honestly got a point saying this. It would make me wonder how much influence Trevor has in Tevat. It could, like, cause something bigger to happen in the future, probably. I don't know how much bigger that could really be. There's only but so much left in Tevat's story. I can possibly imagine that this would have implications for him, but I already know a bunch of secrets. I'm already deeply connected to Tevat. Yeah, Tevat still doesn't exactly recognize the Traveler, but he is intricate in Tevat.
Such is your conviction, then. Since journeying beyond Leah, you have had ample time to reflect on these matters, it would seem.
For sure, actually, yeah. Yes, so tell me what I need to do.
Very well. The first secret I must reveal is that Zebai has long since passed away. The being within the Shadow Moon is merely one of the 3 deadly selves she severed before her death.
Wait, what? that's interesting. Even, wow, what the hell? Bruh. Are we about to, like, pull a Columbina again? But how would this even work? You can't, like, do something like what happened to Columbina in the Arco story, where she, you know, rebirthed herself by having herself entwined in 2 different locations thanks to the Lunotar that she created in a past future. I don't know how the heck we're gonna do this.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is dead? Weren't you supposed to tell us how to fix this? Now it just seems even more impossible.
If she's dead, how are we gonna pull her? Good question.
Please remain calm, Paimon, and allow me to explain. The 3 deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. The intent is to sever the 3 vice-laden mortal selves to reveal one's true, pure self beneath. However, Zebai's 3 selves are more complicated in nature. Because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence of her soul and placed the fragments within her 3 deadly selves.
The shattered essence.
If we retrieve the 3 fragments of her soul, there is a chance we can restore her presence in the mortal realm.
This sounds so complicated, but okay.
So that means we can bring her back to life?
Can we even call that bringing someone back to life?
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence from the 3 deadly selves.
That is... Oof. I'm guessing I just met one of them.
Indeed. The being you encountered was Zebai's first deadly self, Ziju. After Zebai's death, she ascended to the heavens and became one with the Shadow Moon. The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiguang. Thus, this self is the closest to Zebai's true nature.
Huh.
That said, because she is trapped within the Shadow Moon, we have no choice but to seek out the other two soul essences first. Then we can unite them as one.
Okay, so where are the other two?
Her second deadly self is called Tzu. After Zibai's death, she fell into a slumber deep beneath the earth in what is now known as the Chasm.
Oh my goodness. And I thought we already had a crazy quest there before, but what could we go there to find her essence from in there? I guess we'll find out.
The essence within her is the Earth Soul, also known as Shuangling. She is the self that inherited most of Zibai's memories and wisdom.
Ooh, okay.
The chasm? So, do we have to go there to find her?
Yeah, the question is going to be, how do we do that? I feel like we've done so much in the chasm. Where could she possibly be within that space?
That won't be necessary. I sensed her presence on the jade carriage from earlier. The one at the exhibition.
Are you telling me I gotta resonate with that?
It's possible. The return of the Frost Moon awakened her, and she emerged from the chasm alongside that batch of ancient artifacts.
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help with the exhibition! To investigate the artifacts!
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlong was the one who helped me.
What about the last deadly self?
The third deadly self is Zichao. The essence within her is the human soul, also known as Yojing, Zibai's shade. Thus she is the most free-spirited among the three. She lent me her aid during the Archon War, 1,000 years ago. But later, as her powers waned, she retreated into the mountains.
1,000 years ago. Bro, I know Zhongli is old, but damn. Makes me just realize how old Teyvat really is.
I imagine finding Zichao should prove the most troublesome. So I shall take it upon myself to track her down.
So, we need to find the second deadly self, right? But where do we even start?
I assume she's inside, like, the chasm. There's no way she's on the surface of it.
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, Zibai was fond of mortals, and as the self who inherited most of her memories and wisdom, Tzu should be the same. It's possible she has possessed someone, and is meandering the bustling streets of Liyue Harbor as we speak.
Okay.
Possess someone? Wait. Are you thinking what Paimon's thinking, Traveler?
Nah, don't go back to the NPC. Genshin has a habit of doing that. You tell me it could be that person? Bruh. Okay. The customer who caused the scene at Wamen restaurant.
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost?
Hu Tao did say that.
Exactly! Lu Xinxian!
It seems you have a lead in mind already.
Should still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated when she first got there, so Baishu gave her some calming medicine and told us to come back in 2 days.
Yeah, so we still gotta wait 2 days.
Do you think it could be her, Zhongli?
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are impure beings that can easily influence mortal minds.
Let's start our investigation there in 2 days.
A sound plan. Well, I should get started on my own investigation then.
But you're leaving already?
I mean, what else are we doing?
I must. Zichao went into hiding after the Archon War. If I am to have any success tracking her down, and there's no guarantee, I should start sooner rather than later.
But there's still so much you haven't told us. Like, who the White Horse Adeptus actually is, and how she died in the first place.
I mean, the second question I get, but come on, the first one? I feel like we can leave that for later.
Not to mention who it was that preserved the fragments of her soul.
Alright.
Should our endeavor prove successful, then naturally those answers will follow. If not, speaking of them would be rather meaningless.
Okay, saying that it's meaningless is crazy. Brother, I slurped that like noodles for information. I would have you know. But we can wait. The one who preserved her soul's essence, was it you?
It would seem that this is a question you are unwilling to set aside. Very well. I shall tell you. It was the Avatar of Time.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna be looking forward to a video about that in the future, I suppose. Easteroth.
Ah, so you know of her existence.
The ruler of time saved her soul.
Indeed. Preserving what remained of Zibai's soul in the moment before her death. Only the power of time could be capable of such a thing. However, there is no telling what effect it has had on the three deadly selves. In other words, you must exercise caution when seeking out Zuju.
How much time do we have?
On the night of LANTERNLIT, countless Shao lanterns, and the wishes written upon them, will be released into the sky. I estimate that this event will trigger the Shadow Moon's collapse.
I see. Okay.
When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open. That is our moment to act, but also the moment where all could be lost.
So, I feel like this is gonna be a difference within time, or an indifference within time.
For if we fail to retrieve the other two soul fragments in time, Zibai's resurrection is hopeless.
This is very interesting.
As I mentioned before, the answers to your remaining questions should come in time, providing our efforts bear fruit.
Yeah, that's if that happens though, but of course, that's probably going to.
Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly in the days to come.
Wow. That was like a pretty strong start to an Archon quest, story quest event for LANTERNLIT. Yes, that. I would call it an Archon quest. I feel like it just is, man. Like, this is just so different. I'm unsure, given what time it is, if I should even do this today. I should unlock this and at least see what these are, though. Let's go unlock these. I don't know if I'll do this right now, because like I said, I'm gonna end up doing two different streams tonight. I'm gonna do another stream on another game, and I'd like to do it within the next hour, or like 11 o'clock, 2 hours from now, something like that. I like to do it a bit sooner, because it's gonna take me a while before I even start doing what I gotta do there. The reason why I'm doing two streams today is because at the beginning of the last stream I did, I was pretty much on the fence about how I wanted to do this, because I honestly thought LANTERNLIT was going to be next weekend. I honestly was, I was expecting that, but now, doing this quest makes sense why we're getting it just before Zibai's release. I just feel very conflicted about that. So, yeah. I said in the beginning of the last stream as well that I'm finding it hard to find a reason to skip her. Went on a tangent in the beginning, talking about that I might actually pull her, and there's still a chance I might pull her on my main account. I still plan to try her on my second account. I want to try my second account, but if I'm trying to get her on the main account, I don't want to pull a Dern situation where I pulled Dern on my second account and my main account. I don't know if I want to do that again, but I'm kind of forcing. Shoot, easy. I feel like Jill's like the most like preference element in the game. Just like animal can be, but it can be useful. But if it's an on-fielder, I mean, is there much I can really say? Like, there isn't really much I can say about Geo. I don't really have a need for it. I just want more Geo characters that I actually find interesting or interest me. I'm finding it very hard to want to skip Ziba. I just have a lot of reasons to get her, more than I thought I would. It's all thanks to the creator experience server where a lot of creators... Oh, this is this one. Okay. But yeah, thanks to that, it just made me interested in getting her. Her being Jill doesn't really like deter me away from it. I think about imagining theater, but then again, I don't think that's much of a problem for me. I don't know if I'll do something with this right now, but I probably should. Oh, so you just hold this. Oh, it's like that. Oh, that's cool. For now, I'll probably come back to it though. I'll take these other ones for now. Oh, he's here again. I remember this guy. He's always here for that too as well. If Ziba's playstyle wasn't so fun to play, I would have an easier chance of skipping her. It's just like really hard for me to skip her because I find her playstyle so fun. My problem is that I'd have to build like 3 different characters, which I already built. I already built Colombian in this patch, so I don't have as much resources to build more than maybe one other character within this patch. So, is this the combat event? This looks like it is. I may tripping. Would read that, but just on doing that. So let's see. Defeat Chunchu and light challenge within. Okay, this is something different entirely. Never mind. Oh, this looks like a web event. When the round begins, the white adeptus will auto attack nearby opponents and light nearby shell lanterns when approaching. Wishes dropped by opponents or shell lanterns, the white horse adeptus can automatically collect them. If you fail to defeat Shansu within the time limit, you can buff yourself to collect, or by collecting wishes. Try again after getting stronger. Oh, so it's like that. I love the frog image.
In Silvermoon Hall every day, so don't worry about me.
Okay.
I can keep up.
Might be easier if I were to switch to my week and go across the water, but I'm good. Thank God this LANTERNLIT is starting this week though. It's still weird to say that. Oh yeah, I still haven't gotten knowledge, so I guess I'm gonna start picking those up more when I see them. That reminds me. When I was picking up resources, because that's something I'm doing. Oh, this looks like the combat event. I decided to keep my eye peeled for something else that it'll catch my attention. Like there was chests that I found out that I didn't have in Chenyu Vale that I thought I had gotten, but there was just some I didn't have. I was really surprised by that. During the challenge, opponents will drop charm coins when defeated after certain intervals. The prosperity pouch will automatically collect charm coins scattered across the battlefield. Okay. So we're beating the money out of them. Alright, so it's a shakedown. It's still a combat event that gains points though. Of some kind. I think I get it. Yeah. Then what is this one? Wing G. As you can see, I'm setting up a festival venue on the Planet Administrative Civil Affairs. Okay. Drawing. Oh, okay. Now, I didn't pay attention to this when I did the last trick. I just intentionally didn't, but this is different. During the challenge, the compares recalled by travelers' memories will remain in the running state. Use your compares elemental skill to appropriate cross chasms or obstacles. Reach the finish within the time limit to complete the challenge. Brother, what is this, 2D Sonic? The more time you have in completion and the more J you obtain, the higher your challenge score will be. Oh, that's alright. That's not what I expected. These events was something I didn't actually end up knowing about from the live stream because I just intentionally don't try to spoil myself on it, but okay. Interesting. I think I'm not going to do it just because, again, I guess the stream ended up longer than I thought. How long was the stream actually? I still ended up reaching another hour. So the stream would have been like 2.5 hours or something like that, which is a bit longer than I thought. There is something else I should check though. If I were to do everything, there is this. Okay, so those are together, and then safe to say these are Shiba's materials because I had to find out she needed this, and I didn't have enough of these, but I gathered them just in case if I actually decide to pull them out. But if I don't, then I will probably get on a rerun no matter what. But I don't really have any characters I'm gonna be pulling for after this patch. Like in terms of characters, I don't even know if I'm gonna pull for Nicole, which is the only one I'm interested in pulling for. There's a chance I'm probably gonna end up skipping one. So I don't know. But so this is where the next problem lies. Let's try appearing this week instead of next weekend. It would have been really bad in a different way because there's a stream on Friday next week. I don't want to ignore no matter what. I'm not ignoring that. This week on Friday, we that there was something I want to do Friday. That I'm doing a stream tomorrow, which that's not overlapping this. The problem is that Imaginary Theater is on Sunday, and I'd rather not overlap two streams together. So I don't know how I want to do that. And what is Alice coming? Probably not during Nightcry, because that was definitely confirmed from the little roadmap of the character silhouettes that they showed. So she's probably not going to appear during the Nightcry patch cycle. Probably as soon as done. The second part of the stream I might not do till Tuesday, but then that means that's when this comes out. I don't know how I want to do it, but that's probably what's gonna happen. I'm probably gonna end up doing everything, and that's gonna end up being pretty long, just because I don't want to do it on Monday. So there's a high chance it's gonna be like that. Technically, I could do part 2 on Monday. It's just the way I do Mondays with the way I live stream just is gonna ruin the title. I'm not gonna do that. I wish I could do it Sunday, but even though I'll be streaming Genshin on Sunday, I don't think I'm going to title the stream that. Not for this. People told me, where's it at? Oh, I haven't done this yet. Alright, because Charlotte, so that's right. And then this is this stuff. Spend a total of 100 wishes. I wish it was actual wishes. Love this music though. Very nice. But okay, so this is what they show. I wonder if they'll ever like do something for other regions one day, or maybe they'll probably change the way that the Pyro shop works for the 4-star that we could get in there and make it much easier to get other characters, because I C4 Yaya, C2 Yunjin, and everybody else freaking constellations are full except for her. Oh, and then this. My friend showed me that you could get both of the, like, in the same day. I'm probably not going to do that today. So, I don't even know what constellation I'll even grab in here. Cause my friend asked me earlier who to pick out of here. They were asked between Langyan and Yao Yao. I don't even use these characters, so I don't even care which I pick. I just pick the one that doesn't have full cons. But if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Langyan, just because I use her a lot in Imagining Theater at the very least. Yao Yao, I don't really like using even in Imagining Theater. She's built on my second account, so I know what she's capable of, and her being C4 helps with that. I just don't want to build her. I don't know. I know I have Yunjin built, or Langyan built, yeah. Is that the shield? Hey. Yeah, I'll probably grab that. Then that's probably what I'll end up doing. I'll probably end up grabbing that. Yunjin being C2, I didn't even know she was still C2 after all these years. You know how old that character is. Oh, I don't want to do that. What was this character C6 though? I think it was just a big radish or something. Oh, two radish should thrown out. We'll have a larger AoE. If only her burst could work on field, off field instead of on field, then I probably wouldn't mind, you know, building her a little bit. But I don't really like her kit, even when she released. Even though some people said she was good, I don't know. Not much I can say about that. Stuff shopping, Moonlit Merriment, the events. We share the story events, which has always been the rule of 3. And then, oh right, that's okay. So if I have to shop into that, right. I guess that's gonna end for this stream. You know, I don't know if I would have started everything. I usually always wait till the second part, but this is kind of awkward for me. Because I do have like a separate stream I do with Imagining Theater, which is coming up in 2 days. I usually have a title and thumbnail which I've already made for that stream. It's like I could do the next part of Let's Right, but of course since I like covering the events, I like having its own thumbnail for that as well. Which means I have to separate them both. Of course. Man. Next year is going to be interesting. I didn't think I'd do this with Let's Right, but I feel like I have to do it. It's a shame, honestly. But at the same time, I feel like this is going to be worth it in the long run. At least I'm not trying to jumble more than 3 gacha games at once. That would have really sucked at that point. But who's it to say that I won't do that in the future? Ugh, I don't know what I'm going to do at that point. I guess I'll have to figure out what I prioritize, but learning that now is going to just have to be what I do. So we probably won't see Gangi until the next part. I still want to know what she's, you know, her voice sounds like. There's her and then, I think it was Charlotte. Their voice actor changed. Still sad because I really liked Charlotte's voice actor. And Gangyu's I've just been so used to hearing just because I have the character. But I digress. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time, originally I would say next time I would actually just stream the next part, which would be on Sunday, since it's every 2 days. But next stream, I might push it to Tuesday, which is when the third part comes out. So I'll just end up doing everything in that stream. So that's going to end up being very long, I'm pretty sure. I think it'll be worth the wait. It's going to be weird doing that still, but I didn't think I would do that with Lancer. I've done it with a different event from last year, but I guess I'm doing that with Lancer this year. If it was the next weekend, I think it would have been fine, actually, the more I think about it. Because there's other things I could delay, and there's only the one stream I want to do next weekend that I'm most excited to do. For this one, there's just a lot of things overlapping that I want to separate the best I can, anyways. There is one more thing I could do. I thought about redoing that dog boss on Fearless after I switched my circle with the Nippa. I don't know, I was curious about something there, but I just didn't bother doing that. I didn't know if I wanted to do that. And then again, there is a chance I'm probably going to put it by. Her being Jill makes her an easy skip, but her playstyle wasn't so fun, man. It'd have been such an easier choice. Oh, dude. I couldn't make it there. I would use that, but I'm not going to do that. Should I do that? You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back over here. Kill two birds with one stone. I'll do a Fearless clear and then use the fragile or condense. Probably do the other condense for the bonus later. Really, I probably shouldn't save it for tomorrow, but so I want to say within the next hour, like at 10 o'clock, because it's 5 minutes till 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. my time right now. Man. I just keep thinking, what the heck am I gonna do? This is gonna be the last time I farm Arthur for a while. I'm going to prepare for Sabona as if I am already ready to get her. Because if I do decide to skip her now, I'm probably gonna end up just getting her on her rerun. I just don't want to skip her entirely. It's as easy for you to skip her. It just sucks that it's harder for me to skip her because I find her playstyle to be the most fun since Vressa's release. Like, I don't like her teams, but her playstyle is like even more fun than Flynn's, and I like Flynn's gameplay. Do you even have the pulls? I have a Capturing Radiance. I have enough to guarantee 80? No, I have like 90 something pulls if I push everything together. I have enough pulls. I have Capturing Radiance as well. I can get her at any time.
Installation chamber.
Animal test 630.
Observe. Close your eyes to dust.
A moonlit night for all. Surge. Stand clear.
Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes to dust.
Absorption test. A new moon rises.
Observe.
Last time I beat this guy, I beat him before he did his second down, which was just too clean.
A moonlit night for all.
I I could do this too, even though I don't like using her burst of
Be
time.
silent. Do you fear the dark? Observe. To dust.
Stand clear. A new moon rises.
Defensive mode.
Be silent. To dust. To dust.
Well, I could not beat my original score. Well,
Cleanup sequence.
that's interesting. Is there even a point to doing this again?
Do you fear the dark? Be silent.
I beat it last time I saw him doing this.
To dust.
I could try it again. It's crazy that I got nothing but Rising Winds today, and I think I only got a circlet to show for it.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Three moons converge. Animal test 60.
Observe. To dust. Be silent. To dust.
Stand clear. A moonlit night.
Close your eyes.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Observe. To dust.
A new moon rises. Absorption test. Wane.
Cleanup sequence.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Observe.
A moonlit night for all.
Insulation chamber.
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. Fear the dark.
Yeah, I can't beat that score again. That's unfortunate.
Annihilation mode.
Wonder what I did. I actually want to go back and check that last stream.
Be silent.
But I cleared it faster than this. I cleared it before I could even do this phase again. But, oh well. If I had to guess, it was probably because I had set up funds a bit faster when he did the shield phase, maybe. I don't know. I have to go back and check that. It was an impressive clear, honestly. I don't even have funds' signature. But yeah, I have enough pulls to guarantee pity. Starving. Oh wait, the thing in the mail. I probably should go ahead and grab that now, shouldn't I? 49 there. There's 12 more. So it's already 61. And there's 26 here. But then there's also this. I haven't grabbed this yet. I probably should grab this. have like, is it 87 polls? I could have sworn I had more than that.
Still.
I guess I could check that again. Now it's 63. Yeah, that's 89.
If someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
My pity is 0, so yeah. I don't know if my stream will overlap to do. Actually, I think I'll have enough time to do that. I think it disappears during the daytime, not right at recent. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. There is a stream I'm going to do later because I still haven't gotten on that game yet today. So there's that. That stream is going to be longer than this one, or these two, since this got cut in half in the worst way possible, which really sucks, but what can you do? That's how I'll stand over here so I can grab it. Again, next stream, I'm probably going to end up delaying until Tuesday. And just do everything at once. I didn't want to do that. It'd be nicer to do 2 different parts, or 3 parts separate altogether, instead of what I'm going to do, because I might just make a thumbnail for that stream and then make another one that same day. That's probably what's going to happen. Yeah. Because what's going to be weird is that after that stream, the day after this resets. Huh. Isn't that also going to overlap with this? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's going to happen all at once. So, it's probably going to end up appearing in the final part. Did they really set it up like that? That's insane, actually. They set it up exactly like that. So the final part of the story for LANTERNLIT is going to line up with this banner ending. And then Supply's banner appearing. That's cool. Anyway, that's enough for me. I guess there's also going to be the this stuff that's going to appear in the mail for the next couple of days, and I think this also ends on Tuesday. Or the second part today. Oh. Anyways. Let's say the 30th. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're done. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. My name's RITE and I'll catch you guys next time.